If your reminders are a mess, tags and smart lists will clean them up automatically. Today, I'll set up a simple system you can trust. Let's build it together on Mac. So, tags are great. They are flexible labels that you could add to any reminder. And smart lists are essentially saved filters that auto collect reminders based upon rules, like a tag, or potentially a due date, or maybe the priority of when it's due. If you have watched my video on smart mailboxes in mail, it's very, very similar to that idea and that concept where you're setting rules for the list and the system is automatically putting items into that list based upon the rules you have created. So, what does this mean and why does that matter? Well, it means a lot less dragging and sorting of your reminders and trying to keep them organized and doing more. Let's add and use some tags. So what we're going to do is we're going to open reminders on Mac. And if we take a quick look at it, you can see my list of things. Now, you got all these hashtags afterwards, calls today. You notice this kitchen one isn't blue, so it didn't save it as a hashtag when I created it. However, I do have it down here in this order cabinet hinges. Now, I actually added it in this add tag section for this particular reminder. So now if I were to come back here and actually do hashtag and just start tapping kitchen again, there it is. I just hit the down arrow on my keyboard and return, and now it has added that in there. One of the things that we talked about was using a smart list with today. So items that are tagged with hashtag today and or have a due date. Now, none of these I put a due date in for their reminders. So if we look at the today section in reminders, it's actually empty because of that. And same with scheduled. I did not schedule anything out on any of those reminders as well. So a good tip to know is that if you put in a specific date, these will fill in for those reminders. So as an example, I'm going to go ahead and take this tag, this top one, or call plumber about the kitchen sink leak. And you can see I have today as a hashtag. And so when I create the smart list for this hashtag, it'll populate in there. But I'm also going to go ahead and do, this is due today. I never miss a reminder there. It's giving me notifications, turning notifications on. But now I'll go ahead and do that. And then today, you can see this now has changed with it being scheduled and it being specifically today. So that way, if you want to go into your reminders and take a look at what do I have to do today, they should populate in this today section. Now I'll do another one. So we'll do add YouTube descriptions with links. And let's say I do that tomorrow. Go ahead and click out of it. So now you can see my scheduled has changed, but my today has stayed the same because the update YouTube descriptions is tomorrow. So smart list. We're going to go file, new list. You got new list and you have templates, list type, standard, groceries, or smart list. I'm going to go ahead and do a smart list here. And we're going to go ahead and do today's items. I'm going to go ahead and make that bright red. I'm going to change the icon to that guy just because that looks like fun. Include all reminders. Tags is all selected, any selected, untagged reminders only. So we're going to do tags, and then we're going to click in this box, and we're going to choose today. And then we're going to go OK. There we go. Tagged with today. So using tags is a great tool if you're like me and you like to make quick lists for your day. So for instance, I just get up, pop on my phone or on my Mac, and I just type in the item that I'm going to do and hashtag today. And that automatically funnels into that smart playlist that we created, smart list that we created. I guess we're not listening to music with reminders, right? But it allows me to be more efficient. I don't have to go in there and click on add date and then click on the date or today. It's just as I'm typing, just in my flow, hashtag today, boom, I'm done. It's in my list. I know where it's at and it's auto organized for me. Simple, efficient, and reliable. So I got to return phone calls, but I'm not going to do them today. They're going to be the phone calls I'm going to return later. So again, let's make it a phone, smart list. So I'll do hashtag calls and hashtag next. So these are the phone calls I got to return, maybe another time. So we do okay. So we got return Mike's call, and those are the hashtags. And that's your clean system. Tags for input, smart lists for output. If you found this helpful, tag one task right now with hashtag today, then build your first smart list. Thanks everybody for watching. Again, my name's Chris with Simple Tech, and I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you soon.